Eclipso. First appearing in House of Secrets number 61 in 1963, Eclipso is a villain apart unassociated with any specific hero, and therefore free to cause chaos and mayhem wherever he pleases. He is essentially a vengeance demo able to possess mere mortals at will. He is driven by the desire to recapture his more powerful days, and often seeks to possess super beings, such as Captain Marvel and Superman, as well. His first host, however, is Bruce Gordon, a solar energy scientist who would then transform into Eclipso whenever there is an eclipse. During the later story, Eclipso, the darkness within, the evil spirit is revealed to have once been bound into a large diamond in Africa, which was then shattered, allowing Eclipso to escape. This origin story makes Eclipso a villain that can reach into many universes and timelines. He next possesses Alex Motez, for example, when Motez purposefully absorbs most of the shards of Eclipso's diamonds. Jean Loring, former spouse of Atom, is the following host for Eclipso after finding parts of the diamond in her prison cell. The nature of Eclipso's story means that he has crossed paths with a vast range of characters in the DC universe, including Katuma, Constantine, Darkseid, Cyborg and Atom. The possibilities for this villainous character are endless. Imperiex. A truly fearsome foe, Imperiex first appeared in Superman, Vol. 2, number 15-3 in 2000. He is the manifestation of entropy, or deterioration, and is a form of pure energy, encased in a suit of armor that is humanoid in appearance. He seeks total perfection, and the pursuit of this drives him to destroy worlds and universes for the purpose of rebuilding. His arrival on Earth is announced by the villainous Mogul of Werworld, who teams up with Superman to defeat the monstrosity, only to discover that the being they bested was merely a drone, and that the real Imperiex is far more vast, far more dangerous, and still approaching. The ensuing showdown, a war that kills 8 million people, is next-level epic, as President Lex Luthor authorizes the release of the horrifying Doomsday, albeit under the mind control of telepath Manchester Black, to fight alongside the Man of Steel. This action provides an opportunity to demonstrate the power of Imperiex, as he quickly and easily annihilates Doomsday, who had previously been known as the ultimate killing machine. For his part, Superman enlists the help of Martian Manhunter, Darkseid and Steel, and ultimately succeeds in returning the consciousness of Imperiex to the Big Bang, where he is destroyed. Icaro. As the embodiment of death, Icaro first appeared in Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, Vol. 1, number 2 in 1981. He is ruler of the Dead Zone, which borders on Hell, Limbo and Purgatory, and draws his powers from the souls of every being that ever died. He is arguably the most powerful of dark forces in the DC universe, and is able to warp reality, resurrect the deceased, shoot lightning bolts, increase his size and kill instantaneously, with a single touch. Having no soul, Icaro is invulnerable to divine wrath and spiritual judgment, and has engaged in battle with everyone from Wonder Woman to Superman, to Green Arrow, as well as the Green Lantern Corps. It is the Corps that first defeats him, when he is seeking to gain access to a rift between dimensions, which would allow him to pass to the realm of the living using a recreated being as a proxy. The proxy Krona comes into conflict with the Green Lantern Corps, and Hal Jordan specifically, who travels into the Dead Zone to encourage deceased Green Lanterns to rise up against Icaro. In the New 52 reboot of 2011, Hal Jordan harnesses the villain Icaro to defeat the corrupted First Lantern Volthoom. Though he had previously been trapped in the Dead Zone, Jordan's negotiations and sudden working relationship with Icaro lead to his release back into the living world. Once Volthoom is beaten, Jordan is returned to life himself and banishes Ikro back to the dead zone, to plot another scheme. Time Trapper. The Time Trapper is a fascinating villain, due to the combination of his all-powerful nature and his somewhat nebulous existence. He is so vague a presence that even his first appearance is mysteriously confused with the Time Master appearing in Wonder Woman No. 10-1, 1958, the Time Trapper appearing in Adventure Comics No. 31-7, 1964, and Super Friends No. 17, 1979, revealing that the two are, in fact, the same being. The disturbing villain has total control over time, making his powers subsequently almost unlimited. He can stop time, change time and create alternate dimensions, but he cannot alter the present time. In undertaking these troublemaking endeavors, the Time Trapper navigates his way through a character story that has been repeatedly altered, leading to several versions of his origin, each with their own wider implications. Variously, he has been found to be Superboy Prime, Laurie Morning, Cosmic Boy, and a member of a fascist race. He has also been seen, at one point, to be consumed by his sidekick, Glorith, who then takes on the character. Throughout it all, however, he remains a menacing and sinister entity, whose lair can be found at the end of time. Vandal Savage. This epic villain has existed for all of human history, but first appeared in Green Lantern No. 10 in 1944. He was originally a Cro-Mago, possibly cannibalistic tribal leader named Vada-Ag in prehistoric times. Receiving a vast dose of radiation from a meteorite, he consequently developed genius intellect and what is essentially, to all intents and purposes, immortality. He has since been invulnerable to age, disease and fatigue, although external damage is slightly more problematic in terms of healing. Savage claims to have cropped up throughout history, including identifying himself as Pharaoh Khafra, Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, Vlad the Impaler, and Jack the Ripper. He apparently led the Spanish Armada, and served as advisor to William the Conqueror, Napoleon Bonaparte and Adolf Hitler. Living with such an impressive intellect for millennia has given him the opportunity to gather encyclopedic knowledge and understanding in all things, and he has used this to battle the Flash and the Justice League, as well as Green Lantern. His progeny, over the course of his 7 decades of intermittent appearances, range from Scandal Savage of the Secret Six, the Demogriddle, and FBI agent Cassandra Sage. The New 52 reboot of 2011, however, has Savage guest starring in a Demo Knights narrative, which is a storyline based in Arthurian legend. Here, he is seen working as part of a larger team in the Middle Ages, which is vastly different from his appearance in the later DC Universe presence, which features Savage as a serial killer, bringing him into professional contact with his law-enforcing daughter, Cassandra Sage. Vandal Savage is due to make his live-action debut in the new television show Legends of Tomorrow in 2016.